Welcome into Jordan High School for the 3A girls soccer semifinal. Coming to you live here on KSLSports.com. Our first semifinal of the evening. The top-seeded Real Salt Lake Academy Griffins taking on the fifth-seeded Manti Templars. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. We've got a great semifinal to kick off our 3A action today here from Jordan. We'll start with the fifth-seeded Manti Templars, the Region 14 champs, coming in 13-5 overall. They were 5-3 in that in region. On the top-seeded Griffins, Real Salt Lake, wearing the blue kits here in this semifinal, and well, they have been spectacular this year. 14-3 overall, 8-0 in Region 15 play. It's a group that has been phenomenal in terms of offense and defense. They've scored a ton of goals and have not given up much. Pretty good recipe, and we'll see if they can maintain it here today for Real Salt Lake. They had a first-round bye as well, being the top seed. Took on North Sanpete in the second round. Decisive outcome there, as well as in the quarters in the victory over Delta. And already early on, into the box, and it's an early goal for Real Salt Lake. Just like that, the Griffins strike. And it's Summer Long, the freshman, getting around the edge there, able to... Blanchard, Scott, and Long, the top scorers for the Griffins this season. Now Long, officially the leading scorer. They each had 13 goals coming into the semifinal. Long now with 14. As that ball in the box, being kind of withdrawn here by Webb. She'll play out. Service again. Boy, Long was on kind of the far side and dealing with old eyes, as I learned this week. So, our apologies. RSL back on it. Played to the back line with Jensen. Leading goal scorers for Manti coming into this one on the year has been Morgan Chittister and Olivia Osborne. As that one into the box gathered. Good contest there by Olsen. Battle there, RSL able to come away with it. Tried to play that ahead for Webb. It was Long. Here's Blanchard. This one down into the corner. Blanchard couldn't play it out, and Manti coming away, but the clear goes right to Case. Maya looking up. Long. Manti trying to settle it down here. Olsen trying to work around Gomez. Cleared away there. We'll catch a breather. Trying to work through traffic. Played ahead for Long, but this is too long. Blanchard tried to play that ahead. Went through to the Manti back line. Played up. Webb. Here's Wynn. And that one given up. Manti, a little 3-on-4, that deflected. Good closeout there by Blanchard. Manti still with it. We talk about a group in RSL, 16 different goal scorers this year for the Griffins. Pretty phenomenal. In their 17 games. And again, 3 of them in double figures. So A lot of offensive potency to this offense. But still just a 1-0 game. That ball deflected on the closeout there by RSL. And the Griffins with an opportunity here for a quick counter. That ball just sent long and wisely played out there by Nielsen. RSL on it quickly here. Here's Gomez dropping this with Blanchard. Blanchard, long ball ahead. Webb trying to get there. It'll be too long as Wathen will come and gather it. Here's Wynn, Emerson. Looking at Webb back to the middle. Blanchard trying to work around the hard closeout there of Thompson. Here's Gomez looking to center through the middle for Lopez, given away. Lopez on it, the shot and the goal. 2-0. RSL is Kimberly Lopez, the senior, with a beautiful strike. It's too far beyond her. Got to try to keep this at least a 2-goal game at the break. So you don't want to really give anything up on that back end. That's 3A right there. There's no Chick-fil-A's in any of those towns, I'll tell you what. As this one sent ahead. Webb, tried to go to the backside there, and that rolling through and out. All right, Wathen will put this in. RSL coming away with it. Manti thought they had a chance to settle it. There were some clamors for a handball there. But our center all over that one. Played wide here. Chavez turning inside into the box. That challenge still loose. Here's Blanchard trying to find a shooting lane, and that is shot wide. Not a bad look there for Emily as we'll get more substitutions here for the Academy. Natalie Scott, Maya Case, and Summer Long all coming back on here. Good challenge there by Lopez. Trying to center, Blanchard. Blanchard able to stay with it, just wide by a couple yards. We missed the score on our graphic. It is 2-0. Second goal coming in the 20th minute. RSL sending the ball ahead, deflected. Boy, look at Wathen come out. This chipped over, just misses. Natalie Scott, she has had really 3 great opportunities. We talk about Wathen having to be aggressive in this match. Came out, 20 yards to try to play that, and Scott just missed, chipping it over her and into the net. Far line for this Manti defense. I think this is Abby Dunn looking to center. One-timer punched high, and then the follow is in. RSL making it 3-0, and finally Natalie Scott able to find the back of the net. From the corner. Into the box just over Long's head, but it is in the back of the net on the follow there from Keely Webb. Goal number 1 today for Keely. Her 4th of the year. It's a program that scored 85 goals coming into tonight. They're now sitting at 89. Deflected. Manti able to get it away momentarily. As RSL right back with the pressure. Trying to work it up here. Taken back by Overfelt. Here's Blanchard. Looking up that. Here's Webb. Giving that with Blanchard. Pressure there by Mayfield. Blanchard. Trying to come back to the middle there, taken away by Elsie Olsen. Here's Long. Trying to center. That ball sneaks through on the angle. Shot here. Oh, and that one went in. I thought it was going to be wide, but no, it creeps inside the goalpost, and it's 5-0 Griffins. Boy, I think that goal might have been scored by Emerson Wynn. Been a strong program for quite a while. We'll get to see them next. This ball sent over the top as Scott, that ball a good 5 yards out in front of Natalie. A lot of those RSL defenders, including Smith, into the box, and that one deflected and cleared. Get that back on frame, helps to win the corner here. Blanchard with the shot off the post. But anyway, I just got the nod from Vince, so that's when we know we're all good. Usually he and I are just fighting the whole time. It's really awesome. Elena did a nice job maintaining her ground. Able to get it back momentarily. Now trying to work through a bunch of Manti pressure. The duo there of Webb and Blanchard. Kind of slow it up and allow Isabel Smith to come in and gather it. But RSL able to keep that out of the back of the net. The defense stands tall, and now the offense looking for a little bit more. Quick burst here from Webb. RSL. Been impressive. They try to keep the offensive intensity up here. Couldn't find a shooting lane. The Griffins. Been all RSL tonight. RSL back on it. Here's Blanchard. Pesky defense there by Olsen will draw the whistle. Big burst here from Blanchard. Looking to center, and that ball just through. Trinity Chavez was the one making the run through the middle. As this deflected out, RSL with the far side throw-in. Thrown in for Lopez. Back with Blanchard. And we're going to get a card being given here. Chipped into the box. Look at the center and just over the crossbar on the take there by Gomez. It was a nice setup from RSL advancing to the state final. As a roller shy of the post. And we'll get a kick here from Brindley. This afternoon. Chavez gives it over with Lopez. Working back with Trizity. To the middle, Blanchard. That roller deflected and then sent wide and out. Thanks to the defense there of Madison Scottern once again. But their state tournament will come to a close here tonight as Real Salt Lake scores early, then often as they advance to the state final. RSL 5-0, the victors over Manti. Bucket, the Academy heading to the state championship on Saturday at 5 o'clock at Zions Bank Stadium. You can catch that game right here on KSLSports.com. A great season for Manti, but just too much offensive explosion for the Griffins as they get the 5-0 win. Want to remind you, we got one more semifinal coming up for you here tonight from Jordan High School. It will be Juan Diego and Ogden, the winner of that, to take on RSL in a couple of days. You can catch that game 7 o'clock right here on KSLSports.com. For Vince Francis, my name is Dane Stewart. Congratulations to RSL as they advance to the state.